Warning. The following content contains images of a murder most foul. No, but seriously, actually, child murder. December 25th, 1996, Boulder, Colorado. The Ramseys, a wealthy family with a strange lineage of daughters dying of a car crash, a brutal murder, and 3 wives later, had returned home from an elegant Boulder, Colorado Christmas affair. A tired and stressed out Patsy Ramsey had put her daughter JonBenet to bed, making sure she had used the bathroom so she didn't have pee-pee pants the next morning, which had become a recurring problem for JonBenet. That's a clue! Ding, 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 there's a clue! Burke, a 9-year-old Twitch streamer and screamer.
Downstairs! This game is so retarded! This shitty fucking game! I wish I could see it fucking fine. I wanna fucking do the fucking shit! I'm done streaming! I'm done streaming forever!
Went to bed, allegedly. Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in the beds, or were they? 5:30 a.m. the next day. Patsy wakes up and puts on the same exact clothes as the night before and tiptoes down the stairs to find the longest and weirdest ransom note ever written. Her daughter had been kidnapped by a foreign faction and demanded a ransom of $118,000, the exact amount of her husband's Christmas bonus. So she calls 911.
911 emergency. Police. What's going on? 515th Street. What's going on there, ma'am?
We have a kidnapping. Hurry, please.
Explain to me what's going on, okay?
There's a note left and our daughter's gone.
A note was left and your daughter is gone? How old is your daughter?
6 years old. She's gone. 6 years old.
How long ago was this?
I don't know. I just found the note. And my daughter's
Does it
gone.
say who took her?
What?
Does it say who took her?
I don't know. There's a ransom note here.
It's a ransom note?
It says SBTC. Victory. Please.
Okay, what's your name? Are you
Patsy Ramsey. I'm the mother. Oh my God. Please.
Okay, I'm sending an officer over, okay?
Please.
Do you know how long she's been
No,
gone?
I don't. Please, we just got out. Is she right here? Oh my God, please.
Okay, girl.
Is somebody?
I am, honey.
Please.
Take a deep breath,
Please,
okay?
hurry.
Patsy.
Immediately after this call, she calls all of her BFFs to come over for morning cocktails and a such party extravaganza. The C team for the Boulder Police Department arrive and let everyone basically march through the house and crime scene, ruining literally all of the evidence to solve the kidnapping of a 6-year-old and hypersexualized beauty pageant queen. John Ramsey disappears, probably to drink scotch, but he arranges for a private jet to come to the Ramsey house, which is something you clearly do before you talk to investigators, in the kidnapping of your daughter when you're 100% not involved.
It wasn't me.
The C-team cop and part-time mall cop tells John and friends to search the house. So John Ramsey beelines it straight for the wine cellar, probably for another shot. And coincidentally, the exact location of her JonBenet's body is found. Underneath an IKEA sheet lays the body of JonBenet. A garrote and string around her neck, and a bloody blow to her head. Evidence of sexual abuse could not be ruled out, and the official cause of death was asphyxia by strangulation. A headline-hungry, billionaire-funded, two-faced, literally do anything to grab a story, attention whore-seeking, power-hungry, super-influencer, 24-hour cycle cause of all of our depression, anxiety, and insomnia, and ultimate pimple-to-pop media went into a frenzy. The Ramseys quickly lawyered up and went on a made-for-TV beauty queen victim tour before talking to investigators. You know, so the people trying to solve this brutal murder could interview the only people proven to be in the house at the time of her death and could see if their stories lined up. I guess when you're rich, they let you do it. The case goes cold. So here is the conspiracy theory. Burke Ramsey opens up his gifts only to find out he didn't get what he wanted on Christmas. This triggers an inferiority complex that has been building up within the little boy, as he's in the shadow of pageant star JonBenet. After the Christmas party, Burke goes downstairs in the basement to open up his birthday gifts, only to find he still hadn't gotten what he wanted. Furious, he goes into the kitchen to make a snack of milk and pineapple. JonBenet gets out of bed. She goes downstairs to see what all the commotion is about. Seeing the pineapple, her favorite fruit, she grabs a piece with a ha-ha, made you look face. This enrages Burke. He grabs the nearest item, a flashlight, and whacks her over the head as she tries to flee the kitchen. She collapses. Burke realizes this is his moment to play, to get revenge. He drags her 45-pound body down to the basement. He prods her with a piece of train track, explaining the perfectly aligned markings on her body to the toy truck. He fashions a garrote with string with a paintbrush that he got in the next room from his experience as a Boy Scout. He relinquishes all of his anger and frustration against JonBenet by strangling her to death in front of the wine cellar. Her bowels are released, explaining why they found her urine in front of the wine cellar. Patsy Ramsey, tired and stressed, discovers her children are not in their beds, so she searches the house. She gets to the basement and discovers Burke and her now deceased daughter, JonBenet, frantically yelling, "What have you done?" Which gets the attention of John. Devastated, realizing they have now lost their beloved pageant star JonBenet, they devise a plan to save their only child. Staying up all night, writing and rewriting a ransom note, Patsy comes up with a story, a plot, and a plan. She waits until the morning to dial 911, explaining why she was in the exact same clothes as the day before. John phones his private jet pilot in an attempt to get JonBenet's body to a proper burial site, which would lead investigators to believe it was a kidnapping. But the plan doesn't play out, so he has to improvise, pretending to find the body. They put together a media campaign and don't speak to investigators until months after her death, advised by lawyers. They spend the rest of their lives denying any involvement, sue anyone who writes a book condemning them, and have done literally nothing to find her killer. Why? Because they know. We know it was you, Burke.